There, Heredia Lumumba and Bernie Vince.
So centre bounce, round 3 continuing. Sunday footy from Blundstone Arena in Hobart. Kangaroos form pretty faultless so far. Melbourne, of course, had a big up and down start to the season. Gawn's got a huge challenge against Goldstein.
Contest last week against Fremantle and was able to push forward. So he's got to be smart with his timing and his run here, Hogan, in the midfield.
Gawn got them in. Good start for him. A couple of kick-outs in the warm-up from this end, kicking from left to right, and they went almost a half forward.
If you are going to attack, and they've elected to drop Cole Garland, who's been a stalwart for the club.
Gawn got the tap down, getting some early use. They're important players. Probably none more important than Jack Watts. And Harms climbs to his feet. Hurry kick out of their bug. Kennedy. Start for North Melbourne. Obviously not what Melbourne were intending. Kicking into the breeze. After 10 minutes, North have 3 straight goals. North, so it's all in the family. Wish him all the best. Making his debut down here in Tassie today for the D's. He's a rookie.
An outnumber in the back line. They launched their attacks from there anyway. So.
Well, their launch then becods from the logos or the middle of the ground, because that's where that spare would push up to a kick away from that.
Brown and Gawn. Oliver does well, just blast it out of there, but
create the movement going forward that's required.
Well, I think we've seen that becoming very crucial in the defences. Even Port Adelaide on Friday night. Great mark there by Big Max as he lands a one to the body. You've got to be able to use your hands to get it out of there.
Oh, it's extraordinary not 15 call.
There's nearly 2 strips.
That's a mark.
Spot on.
Wagner and Oliver collaborate.
As often so many people do.
Gawn.
Almost flawless quarter by the Kangaroos.
As a player, if this ABC's not working though, then you know this is what you need to do to have an influence.
Last year, Paul Roos did use it, and it makes you much more flexible down the line.
Like you say, Joe, it should be no surprise. He restricted him to 11 disposals in round 19 last year. 38 to 31 in the much valued contested possession count.
Oh, look at that one go back.
That one is almost coming back to him.
Think about your own man, and you saw there Lumumba was in a good spot there to go over the top and affect the spoil, but he didn't go. So potent in that forward line.
North have laid 10 more tackles, and Melbourne haven't been able to cope. Free kick to Gawn. A rush, low ball. Somehow disposed of it, did he? Tough kick from Dunn. Gawn almost threw that to Vine. He had a little glance around. Kennedy.
Contested ball, so they're certainly not out of this game, and the Kangaroos want to just address that quickly and snuff out any enthusiastic approach or retort that they come up with.
And again, they win it at the contest, and Hogan.
Kangaroos will be looking to run this ball with hands.
And it's 4 on 2 just to the left of this, but it's going to the right instead. Vince.
React first off the boot, pick up the flight to make that contest.
Gawn. And again, Melbourne win the clearance.
Fluid movement, hasn't it?
Oh, it has. It's been outstanding. And I think Jack Viney there, he could have done what Boomer went back and had a shot, but I know they're getting a bit of isolation.
13 for Melbourne. Oliver with 10 and Vince with 9. Harvey and Goldstein leading the way for North Melbourne.
Vince back inside again. Part of their leadership group down at Arden Street. Jamie McMillan. It's on its way back. Gawn down cleanly to Tyson. Wouldn't they love this one? Another goal for the Demons. Can they utilise this breeze to the full extent? And even hit the front by half-time. Oliver, just goals in this term alone for the D's. Back within 5 points, and they're getting it out of the middle and putting this North Melbourne.
At the moment, Hutto.
And that free kick as well, even against Del Santo, I think, to Vince. The numbers are there from both teams. Goldstein, Gawn!
Max has had a big influence on what's happening in this term.
On this one.
Extraordinary to think, Dicko. Halfway through the first quarter, North Melbourne led by 42 points. They are now behind.
Helicopter ball flight.
Nevertheless, it's a great mark. He got in front of Goldstein, read the ball well. Ball moved in the air right to left. Goldstein read it best, went back and slotted it. What a comeback. exciting game of footy here at Blundstone.
If you'd just been at home and gone out for 10 minutes into the garden and come back, you would not believe that scoreline. But it is true, and they want more. They are hungry, appetite for destruction. He's run about 25 metres, Viney. Kick the nose! Jetta. Drop a four. Gawn.
Around the footy, around these stoppages here, where Melbourne have just taken control, like 10-3 in this quarter, make that now 11-3.
This is where Cunnington, they're the sort of players, Ben Cunnington, that North need a huge lift from. This man, Viney, has taken them.
It's their intensity, though, that they can't lose. That's the major issue.
Gawn just going for territory, thumped it forward. You know how vital momentum is in any sport. Football no different. Stretch. He's moved quite well today. A couple of nice little things, and that was probably the best of them. And Gawn, he's really combated very well, and he's followed up that one as well. Kennedy to Jones on the outlet. Skies at
Dean Kent.
Ben Brown fan, I presume, we just saw throwing in the pocket. Gawn. Quick snap, Vince. Oliver.
That shoulder.
Max is running at double the competition average for hit-outs to advantage at the moment. It's a fantastic performance, but it's only half done.
He's running. Shoulder wasn't moving at all, so he might be in a bit of trouble here. I'll let you know when he's back out on the bench.
Gawn. Try to give Harms the advantage.
Better than the defence, but they were flat-footed.
Well, Gawn had 2 goes at it. Harms looking for maybe a free. Speed.
This is all about just trying to burn some time and be within striking distance, if not in front at three-quarter time.
One of the 6 for the year. 10 goals up.
I think he might have been just assessing what dental work he needs through the week.
Exactly.
High ball to full forward. Harms waiting underneath. Big Maxi. He was dragged down.
He came in low there. He came in low and he got the ping for him.
Did not stay involved then, Max Gawn. Contested front and square. Good clean work. Free kick.
So Max Gawn, as we said, every goal so important at that end. And that protection, he was close enough to not have to worry too much about the wind. And Melbourne back out to a 7-point lead.
That would taken the advantage, but you look for first gamers, you look for moments, and that was a brilliant one.
Push out. See that away.
Hands in the back, didn't it? Play on the call. Bug on the overflow. Poor kick. Gawn just pats it down, stretch. The hands were clean that time, but the danger certainly hasn't passed yet. Well, if you've just joined us, 19 points is by no means a match-winning lead. Melbourne will have the breeze in the last quarter, and it is a substantial one.
And hit-outs to advantage for him in this game.
22.
And put it straight down to Viney. Vince, again, just tosses
It's
it.
141 to Goldstein, 129 to Max Gawn. It was like Goldstein went with a left-right hook uppercut.
Yep, move it out of here. It's only a matter of time before Melbourne wrest back the lead.
Another hit out to Max Gawn. Give it to Boomer Harvey from the pocket. That would be a ridiculous goal. It's not going to be, and Maxi Gawn makes sure of it. Got to thump all the air out of it.
Going to the market or bring it to the ground.
Oh, Gawn. Stylish stuff. Down to Jones, who gives it everything.
Well, they released Jones. They released the tag of Jacobs onto Jones. And that has hurt. That's a brilliant goal.
Some exhausted bodies out there as the toll of this game is taken as it goes on in this final turn. The hands were impressive from Melbourne. Vince. Still 13 minutes remaining in this final turn. Goldstein worked his way to the front, but Gawn just stayed where he was. Handball to Hogan was instinctive.
Inspiration from somewhere, does Paul Ruth.
One message I would send out, Jono, to the Melbourne, as soon as you're centre forward, you've got to get long and deep. It's a lot.
Really long, they need the smalls at the feet to maybe get some crumbing goals.
Gawn tried to swipe it away. Second effort was even better. Viney stole the march. Surely not from there. 6 minutes remaining. 18 points still the lead. Melbourne with almost their whole team inside the forward 50. Gawn to the dangerous spot. Oh, it's getting more dangerous. Gawn. Not easy for the goal by that one. 6 rotations remaining. North with 8. Harms. Got one. And they're still alive. It could be on his boot here. He lets it for Max. Oh, it's going to come back. He's got to charge again, Max. A handball. Hogan. Chips. Thompson out wide. It's close to the line.
You're right. They're still going to get looks. The forwards are still going to get a couple more looks in this game for Melbourne.